We're playing another one. We gotta get. I want a third. I want a third one. Get these moats out of here. Moat nonsense. Now I'm not saying the fact that I believe I have 2 Korean and a Japanese island sanctuary has anything to do with my plan there. Nothing at all. Absolute zero. We're doing great here at 1 and 2. All right, how about hear me out. What if we just won the last 2 and get our money back and we open some treasure chests and we get something, we get hull breach. Ooh, we get some hull breachers. That'd be nice. I'll take that. We had a Ren and 6 the other day. That was sweet. Can we get an island of Wak Wak? I mean, I'm not going to say called it, but HT numbers. We are on the draw. If they play a basic plains, come on, island of Wak Wak. I would need to know whether or not island of Wak Wak is available in the. Hold on, we got to do a GoatBots check. GoatBots check. Ooh, a foil one will set you back half a tick. All right, they're keeping 7 cards. This is a bold strategy of back to basics. But we can always pitch that. Do not play a plains, for so help me. Thank God. Stitcher Supplier. So we're Hogacking. I must say I love these back to basic draws. Although we could potentially slow them down. All right, so what if we set up so that next turn we cycle the cast out? We can cycle Shark Typhoon for 0, I believe, and eat the what do you call it. But then again, I don't want to draw all these cards. I think this is a shuffle. Sign me up. Yep. Cabal Therapy, not happy about it. Ah, double therapy. That sucks. I mean, maybe we should go after Crab. So now they have bridge from below. Get your attack in. So they had a Hogak and a new Blood Gas. Maybe I do need Rest in Peace. cash your zombie in. You could cash your crab in right now, and you probably should. Then you can play Hogak. You should probably do that. Yeah. That's just a better turn. So, but the good news is that's both of those. And I doubt you named Brainstorm. Nice try. I believe this works. Let's check. Yep. Can we stay alive? They're going to attack, put me to 10. No, we're not going to stay alive. We need to draw something for the Hogak. Which means I should have played the Tundra there, because I need to be able to draw the white source and have it. But it doesn't matter because everybody else will just kill us. Literally does not matter. We'll just die. Womp womp. Okay, so being on the draw did not help. I mean, Narset does have marginal value against Careful Study, but not really, because I always used Careful Study because I literally wanted to throw the card away. Verdict sometimes will just get me out. Nice ley line, buddy. Like, I don't need to be clever. I don't need to be whatever. Just taste it. I mean, I like that I kept the answer to Leyline. I mean, played around it whole time. Still had all these. I'll allow it. Sure. Wow. Hey, I got you something. It's a seal of cleansing. It still does not get Mystic Sanctuary, Jeremy. It still does not get Mystic Sanctuary. I have to be mindful of that. I don't feel like I have to play Humility yet. But it does feel like it does feel pretty. It feels right. I don't know how they get out of this. It turns their deck off. And then I just have to counter the Assassin's Trophy type stuff. Like, I guess they can put Bloodghast into play now. Am I wrong? Wouldn't this trigger from the graveyard? See? It'll come into play. Now they got a 1/1. Oh, Humility, you betrayed me. You would like to cast a go for it. You may cast a Hogak. Yep. Congratulations. You have a 1/1. They do have very powerful creatures. If by powerful you mean 1/1s. That was tricky. You've fetched every land you have. Force of Vigor. No. I mean, we could trade to Fairy off. Depends on what we draw. Or we could plus it. and worry about value later. Do they have a second hard? All right. I mean, I had this nice Teferi. Go. What up? I guess that's the difference. So the turn you play it, sure, dude. The turn you play it, moat works immediately. The turn you play Island Sanctuary needs that turn to get going. All right. We now have Island Sanctuary online, or Mystic Sanctuary online, if we care. Like, they have to have, what's, oh, I guess I missed my chance to... Okay, absolute worst, I could put Force of Will on top, cycle into it, and cast it if they have the artifact. But otherwise, the plan will to be make a 5/5 shark. Cast a Hogak. Yes. Okay, so now we'll get Mystic Sanctuary. Mystic Sanctuary will get me Force of Will. Yes. Cycle. I would like a 5/5 flyer. Attack. All right. So, we decided we need moat. We need all the moat. So if what really matters is getting moat and stopping Force of Vigor, we also have to stop the Alter Dementia. This seems terrible. Let's bring another seal. I'll bring in another seal. All right. The game to decide whether or not we still play. Come on, buddy. I mean, they might have, or no, they're just waiting to decide whether or not to play first. So they ran to the bathroom. They are changing their laundry. They heard the microwave beep and they don't want the popcorn in there too long or it kind of gets that burn taste, and that's terrible. I always like to make up stories about what is taking my opponent from clicking the yes, I will play first button. The phone rang and they found out that they or a loved one had mesothelioma and they might be entitled to financial compensation. I mean, it's my money and I want it now. So what are you going to do? Cool. Maybe they have to let off some steam after they dealt with the humility and then got moted. Get moted. Okay, hear me out. What about in the Island Sanctuary deck? We're allowed to still have one moat. I will allow one moat. It could be Teferi's moat. No, we'll let have one moat to go with our two early Island Sanctuaries. Because I am a giving god. Still not sure about playing first. Okay. They're keeping 7. Brainstorm can dig for a white source to give us the Containment Priest. If it misses, we're locked. Shark Typhoon can dig out of it. Yep. I thought that might play into the why they kept the hand. Let's see how good the hand is. Bloodghast Vengevine again. Okay. So all they have to do is play. Okay, so there's our white source. I was looking at it like I had a Force of Will, and I was trying to decide which card to pitch to Force of Will. Spoiler alert, you don't have Force of Will, Jeremy. You're doing great. You don't have force of will. So Containment Priest, then Teferi bounce Leyline, then we can get Seal going, potentially turn their lands off. I hope that they can't capitalize. I mean, they probably have a second land to bring Bloodghast back, but what I'm worried about is do they have a second creature like a Stitcher Supplier or whatever, and then that'll trigger the Vengevine. And it's a fetch land, so that sucks for us. No big bucks, no whammies. No whammies. Don't cast that Gravecrawler. Don't cast the Gravecrawler. Resolves. So, I mean, they get to take the Containment Priest out of their hand. They get to take the Seal of Cleansing out of our hand because they can flash back with the Crab. They named Ponder and missed. So they missed on the front half. They have to come back on Containment Priest. I don't know how you can't. Now, I was going to say, what would be... I guess taking Bloodghast makes sense if you're going to bring it back next turn with another land potentially in your hand. Containment Priest. Understood. So we know one card on top. What would there be there that's worthwhile? Do I want the fetch? It's a second white source. I could get... I think we're just going to die to Vengeance. I need to get to a world where I deal with this. I need to deal with the ley line while drawing into something like Moat or Humility to power down the Vengevines. That's what I'm thinking. My goal there, why I played instead of playing out Seal of Cleansing or whatever, I was hoping to find swords to deal with the crab and or one of these Vengevines because I have the feeling that they're going to come hit me. Now, I could have deployed Seal of Cleansing. Maybe that was better. I don't know. Our opponent is not, maybe doesn't have their full attention on our game. Which is frustrating because it feels like they're toying with us or, why are we playing this drawn out game if they have the things in their hand to just kill us? I'm just saying, like they're wandering around, they're ironing their shirt for tomorrow, they're making their lunch, they're not paying attention to the game. There's no reason that they should have be down to 10 minutes. Like they're literally just wandering around. Gravecrawler. No whammies. That's a whammy. Yeah, once again. Well, had I just played out the Seal of Cleansing, they would have still known all the cards in our hand, so that wouldn't have helped me either. They named Teferi, so they hit that. Now the question is, do they come back on Seal of Cleansing, or do they go after Shark Typhoon? I think you have to take Brainstorm here. Yeah. We are just waiting to die. And now, once again, go ahead and use your clock. I mean, that's the part. It's frustrating enough to know or feel like you're losing, but when the other person and that's part of playing online, though, right? Like if we were in person and the opponent was just like unresponsive, sitting there doing nothing, you could be like, Judge, what the literal crap? So, I don't know. There's an element of, I don't want to say being unprofessional, but because that's a bad way to phrase it. It's just kind of not being courteous to your opponent. Do I want to cast Back to Basics with that Tundra? Hell no. Alright. I'll wait till I can cycle it for a Shark Typhoon. Oh, yeah? Well, I guess that makes sense then, right? It feels very similar. All right, let's cycle this up. Do you have the Force of Vigor or Abrupt Decay or Assassin's Trophy? They're paying costs. They do. So if I play this, I think that is a reasonable chance to stay alive. Okay. So the question is, do I want to draw Supreme Verdict again? The answer is I don't know yet. I probably did. And I probably should have played it. I'm not going to lie, that was a good one. And I'm also not going to lie, I would not mind drawing Replenish again. Sure. Are you going to mill me? Are you going to mill my Replenishes, dude? Come on, man. Are they targeting me? They are targeting me. Good job. Nice work. Bravo. Now who are you targeting? You target me again? You realize I'm a Replenish deck, right? Okay. I have 39 cards to their 19. I don't know what they're milling for, though. That's what I don't quite understand is like you're milling yourself. What what flashback spell do you have? Like you can have a Hogak, sure, but okay. Until you have your I guess they're hoping to Assassin's Trophy or draw into something. I would like to draw 3 cards and then put this one. This one. Like they literally just have to draw Assassin's Trophy. That would let me deck them. So I could put that on top. I could also do this. You may have that. We established the pillow fort.